Do you want me to get it for you? Do you want me to get it for you? I've gone early, Jeff. I've gone early. I was everything set up. I didn't charge my phone, and the phone's on the tank with the Episto in. Do you mean you've been waiting 2 hours? Hopefully, people will get some notifications, but I thought I'd come on even if only for half hour. Hi, Rye. So that's the female in the front there, Jeff. The male's very no problem, Rob. I hope you feel better soon, mate. Morning, Cave. Morning, Cave. Morning, Craig. How you doing there? He is. Look, he's not a happy bunny, but he's settling in. I do need to rescape this tank. Yeah, I'm good. Just mad one at the moment. Mrs. had her up, and we've been back to the hospital twice, and walked out the second time because they wanted her to sit down waiting. We waited 3 hours to see a nurse, and then they wanted to wait in a waiting room after post-op for 4 hours plus to see a doctor. So we walked out, managed to get a GP appointment the following day, like. So yeah, mad one. I did loads of research myself and found out more information than the hospital gave us. And when I went to the GP, they agreed and said, "Yeah, you're right." And they hadn't told us anything. The hospital told her what to expect. If she needs to go on, well, they told her to go back on a HRT, but the HRT she's on is the wrong one. But you can't go back on that till the 27th of December. He's quite aggressive, that male, but he hides a lot. I do need to do something with the stem plants at the back. Still got BBA in here, and I really want to rescape the tank, if I'm honest. I really want to rescape the tank, and the problem with stem plants is they just whack out a load of roots like the one that's behind the male now. So you've either got to sort of constantly rip them up, replant them, rip them up, replant them, or don't use them in the first place. So is everyone looking forward to Christmas? My daughter was back in hospital yesterday as well. So her operation to remove the stone was cancelled, and she got another infection, but on it straight away. So she went into hospital yesterday. The cause of the stones is a problem with the thyroid, and she's been waiting 2 years for a thyroid op, but she has got that one in January. So stone removed on the 23rd of December. And then, oh yeah, but you'll love the next one, Jeff. I'll do a good job. Look at him, proper showing off. Don't normally come out. I've had to get the frozen food out to tempt him. Frozen duff, and I did give him a little bit of bloodworm yesterday, and that sort of brought him out. Oh no. To be honest, this tank here, I had a couple of Amanos in it as well, and I noticed the dead Amano, so they're the first things to go. And what had happened, when I trimmed the grass last time, the when I trimmed the grass, I scooped off what I could, and because I've got lily pipes, a load of grass got stuck in the inlet on the lily pipes and just stopped the filter completely. There was no flow at all. So I started, luckily I picked that up, restarted the filter. It must have been off overnight, and got some stability in it for a few days and didn't lose any fish at all. So yeah, I can imagine, Jeff. Yeah, I've never tried the goop. I know Rob uses it quite a bit. Look at that, 3 minutes to start time, and I'm on already. I did a little live yesterday morning on frogs. Um, did one this morning, Nitro Goop, Jeff. Did one this morning on TikTok, got 4,000 views. Hi, Urban, how you doing? I don't think so. I think it's something a company called Tropco develops in the UK, and they you can put it in your tank and throw fish in straight away. And I know that API Quick Start and all that suggests that you can, but you can't with API Quick Start. It's I wouldn't drop fish in with API Quick Start, but Goop is especially if you're using sponge filters, it's like a goo. You can literally just drop it in the tank and it's a live culture. And I know some people have massaged it into the I need to get Bell's link off somebody, Craig. If you could drop Bell's link in this chat, we'll all go and follow her on TikTok, or tell me what to search for, and I'll go find her. But yeah, Nitro Goop. Rob's sort of massaged it into sponge filters and literally put fish in straight away. Yeah, I feel like that this year. It's been a rough year with my health, my wife's health, my daughter's health. It's it's not been a good year at all. Thanks, Jeff. Yeah, oh, it works, right? It definitely works. So still haven't put my scatterfish in here yet, but I'm thinking of doing a woodscape with this tank, a wooden planted scape, and more of a black water, not a full black water, but more tannin based, and then fast growing, easier plants. I think not too fast growing. I'm constantly trimming them, but I'm done with carpeting plants. They just need so much maintenance. I want to do a sand, rock, wood, and soil scape. I think more of a nature scape. I've got plenty of wood knocking around. I really like that. I don't know if you've seen it. I can't get it from my suppliers, but they do a dragon wood, which looks like dragonstone, but it's wood. I really like the look of that, but I'm probably going to go for a more branched approach and sort of create some structure. Probably radiating from a corner, or maybe from the centre back out, and have sort of open spaces either side. Oh, that's good. That's Snow King. Hi, Alan. How you doing? So, everybody on the other side of the world gets up really early. Although I was up early myself today. I think I was up at what time did we get up, Trees? 6:45. 6:45 we got up this morning. Bah humbug. My TikTok live got 4,000 views with a peak of 156 in the chat. 5 gifters, 365 diamonds or something. Or three, yeah, diamonds. Is it diamonds on there? I learned more in that TikTok live off Rob this morning than everything I've ever learnt in TikTok since I've had it. So these that link that's just come up for Kaz. These Apisto, this breeding pair of Apisto were from Kaz. So I took the other Apistos out. There was too much flaring going on, and I thought I had 3 females. They were all well, there was 1 female and a couple of juveniles, but looking at them and asking other people who know better than I do, aka Rob, that there was definitely males in there. So what I've done, you know, the tubs in the garage, I've actually cleaned the tubs out, left some potted plants in there, and put a bit of structure in there. And I've sorry, I've got my ears really sore, something on my ear, and I put the Apistos and the Pleco in one of them with a soft water, and then I've done something similar in the other one with the guppies. But I got I've done the guppies sort of hard water, and I have thrown a few of those blue leopard snails in the. I'm missing some stuff on here. Yeah, that dragonwood looks the, the business, man. To be honest, I saw a really good video of Balash from Green Aqua, and he did I think it was in a 20p. He did like a terraced scape using that dragonwood, and it looked the business, man. It's an old one, but it looked the business. I haven't seen him do a video for a long time. I don't know if he still is. Can't remember if I unsubscribed them because I was just watching way too much stuff. But yeah, hopefully I'll get oh, shovel nose, nice. They grow big, man. Hopefully I'll get a bit of breeding activity in here, but I think if I'm going to scape it, sort of now's the time. I hate Java moss, and somehow Java moss has got in here. And I know I've mentioned this loads of times. I haven't put it in there. 100% I haven't put it in there, and it was there before I put any of these back plants in, and all of this was 1-2 grow fresh dragonstone. So unless it came in on dragonstone and dried out, and there was I think I'm on 850 on there, and 920 on here or something. So if I'm brutally honest with everything that's happening, that's good, Jeff. With everything that's happening, the last thing on my mind has been growing channels of any description. Um, and if I'm brutally honest, I think the pressure of growing it takes away from the enjoyment of it. So I've sort of stepped back a little bit from it. I will need to get some hours under my belt when I do hit 1K subs, but it is what it is. If I get there, I get there. If I don't, I don't. I'm not that bothered, if I'm honest. It's if I get there, I get there. If I don't, I don't. It's it is just, I think, and I know, speaking to Rob and Keith, um, the pressure of sort of trying to come up with content all the time sort of takes away from the enjoyment of creating content, if that makes sense. So I'm just doing vlogs. I think I had 8 weeks in the pipeline, and I think I've just uploaded a video for the last week of December, so I'm 2 weeks ahead, and they're just vlogs. And if I do anything else, I'll get other stuff in between. I might do a Vlogmas one, so I might do a little Christmas vlog, treat myself to something. But there's some stuff happened in the room. I think I've had a delivery of fish, i.e. these, and some shrimp that were won in the auction, so that's been videoed. I bought some other shrimp, and that's on one of the vlogs. I've added some stuff to the frog tanks. Oh well, I've added that's what I don't want to do, Craig. I don't want to grind, because it just it drains you. I just want to do it, and I just want to do it and enjoy it. To be honest, I don't want to be grinding. If not bad for two little dicks. I 33 dirty knees. My mate got 6x2x2. Oh wow, I'm getting up to 900. That's good. Rob's channel's on here, so still trying to grow Rob's as well. Jeff's hit the 1K mark. I'm missing a lot of Jeff's late night stuff, and unfortunately, and I'll apologise, I'm just not getting time to watch stuff with everything that's going on. I have to keep shouting at my wife saying, "Leave it alone, I'll do it. Leave it alone, I'll do it," and she keeps trying to do stuff that she shouldn't be doing. And she sort of wants she needs a bit of patience. If I say I'm going to do it, I'll do it this year. Not straight away, not straight away. But I cooked her a nice dinner today. So she likes. I don't know if the Americans and the Australians know what they are, and it's not a derogatory term, but it's faggots. So it's well, the people from the UK know what faggots are. They're like a meatball type thing with pork, liver, and onions in gravy. Hi, Dean. And she had that, and because I don't eat pork, I had some fish in batter, chips, mushy peas, that sort of thing. So yeah, cooked hers. Hi, Magnus. No, Jeff, and that's why I said it's a food item called a faggot. I, yeah, they are here as well, but it's let me go and find some. Hang on a minute. Let me find them. Let me see if I can find them. And trying to see if I can find them. Yeah, that'll do. I'm going to share a screen with you. Bear with me. because I need to work out how to do this. Let's add another camera screen. Let's go on to that and let's share that one. Yeah, so these are so it's like a meatball, but it's pork liver and onions in like a rich in a rich gravy, and a funny story that the popular ones are brains faggots, and years ago my sister was let me turn that off. How do I turn that off? Yeah, years ago my sister lived in some flats in Birmingham, and a friend Jackie had a Rastafarian boyfriend, and she was cooking, and his name was Errol, and she says, says, "Do you want some food?" He says, "What you eating?" She says, "Brains, faggots." He went, "You mad? I wouldn't never eat nothing's brain." And Errol thought a faggot was an animal, and that meatball was was its brain. And I've probably missed loads of chats. I'm just going to go through the chats. Faggots that like men. In 4 years of YouTube, 510 vids. Been right back. Got Deliveroo, nice. Guy. Yeah, it is. It is a nice Iwagumi. Apart from constantly battling blackbeard algae, so I think this Iwagumi's on its last legs, if I'm honest, because I'm a bit bored with it. I need to look at the video uploaded to see when I built it, but I'd guess it's 18 months or so ago, and it needs a change. I need a challenge, and I need something to video as well. So it's been set up for ages, but it will just get tore down. I'm going to do a nature style, I think. Um, Jeff pink hand waving. Rob going deaf, no work today, day off, nice. Can't do them. The name does it. Miracle day. No worry, Urban. Catch you later. So yeah, the look at that. How do I? Oh, there it is. I thought I had to scroll back up to find it, but old chubby lips here. He's starting to get comfortable in it's. There's a lot of foot traffic near this tank, so it's taken him a while to mooch about, I think. But yeah, it is CO2 injected. Yeah, I think, if I'm honest, I think the blackbeard algae. Well, I know the blackbeard algae is the light. I need to try a different light over the top of it. It's too bright, and it raises the BBA. The drop checker's bang on, and I've always set the drop checker so if it's 6.5 pH before the light, in the night when there's no CO2, I look for a 1 pH drop and then hold that 1 pH drop all day. So if it's 6.5 before the CO2 comes on, I want to get it to 5.5 and then hold 5.5. Yeah, it's nice, any Jeff. I do really like him. There's a little, I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a little Grecian urn type thing behind the centre rock. He has been in and checked that out a couple of times, but she hasn't gone near him to sort of go in there. He saw something that's done his head in. He'll have a bite of that. The outside or the inside? The outside or the inside, Dean? So I use for the inside I use a Seachem scraper, and in the corners I'll use the felt pad end. But for the outside I use blue roll, you know, the blue sort of kitchen roll type thing. I use that, and I spray the blue roll with what's it called? Reptix Aqua Clean. I spray the blue roll with that, give it a wipe so it'll take off grease marks and stuff. And this is what I use. Let's see if I can find it, and then I'll share the screen. I do sell this as well, by the way. I've just found a picture on eBay, but let me that stuff. So I spray that on the tissue and then clean the tank with it. But years ago, I used to work at a shop called Erdington Aquatics in Birmingham, and he used to swear by he'd get a bucket of soapy water, a little bit of fairy liquid, and a dash of vinegar, and he'd wipe down the fronts of the tanks with that, you know, like a damp cloth with that in, and then he went over the top of it with dry newspaper, and his tanks were never dirty. So he used to sort of get all the kids' mucky paws off and their fingerprints and stuff, but it was literally a bucket of warm water with like a dishcloth type thing in it, tiny bit of fairy liquid to break the grease, a dash of vinegar, just normal vinegar, and then he'd sort of wipe over the top with just newspaper. Nobody has newspapers these days. My stepdad does, and I take them off him. I use them for sort of box fill, which I know is not very professional, but it's recycling at its finest, isn't it? Oh dear, nice cup of tea that was. Yeah, that Reptix I use. It's you don't need a lot if you're putting it on sort of kitchen towel. Literally just like a couple of sprays. Wipe over the front of the tank and then go over it with a piece of dry kitchen roll type thing. I use I've got a nearly empty one here actually. Got one of my t-shirts on as well. Look, so that stuff, just like blue, you know, cheap blue kitchen roll, TikTok shop, or you know wherever you get your blue roll from. But that's what I use, and Reptix. Although mine they do get marks on. See you in a bit, Jeff. But yeah, it's I was sort of umming and ahhing whether to go live. I I says to the missus earlier, do you mind if I sit in the kitchen and do an hour, do a live, just to sort of break up the monotony. If obviously if she needs anything, I'm next door. But Malvin, how you doing? Are you videoing it, Dean? I reckon Malvin's got about 36 different YouTube accounts, you know, because I've seen I've seen him with Life Lessons crew, something else crew, Um, Life Aquariums crew, something like that. So we all want to know if you're going to video the tank upgrade, Dean, and if so, we'll watch it and have a look at it. But when I strip this tank down, it'd probably be in the new year. What I might do is wait till after I've had my surgery. I've got an appointment on the 2nd of Jan, and then I've just got to wait for a phone call. And what I'll probably do is once that's all sorted, I'll probably tear this tank down. But I'm toying with the idea of if it's a grade 2 listed, it'll have good joists. I wouldn't worry about it. You need to take a window out and crane it up. You know how they used to pull pianos up on cranes and stuff. Yeah, I'm toying with the idea of actually videoing the breakdown as well, even if it's only sort of a time lapse thing. And then do I take cuttings off the plants and reuse them, or do I just say no? I've had BBA in here, don't want it again. It's all going in the bin. I've seen you in other chats, Malvin, and said hi. Yesterday you were in one. I think it was David's. Alfish. I did say hi to you in Alfish's. £2 if you break a window. Hey, you've just given me an idea. Actually, we've got in the living room, which is the coldest room in our house. We've got an old aluminium patio door, and the seal's gone where the two doors join. I'm wondering if I can accidentally break that when I'm fixing it, and if it's insured. Get some get some French doors that seal properly. Don't get me thinking like that. I don't want to do stuff like that. I'll just fix the seal. They're about £6 on Amazon. I wish these guys would get in the cave and do the business. They will. They just need to feel comfortable in here. And I say this is probably the most I've seen that guy out. It's always worth a try, but it's not me. I'm not like that. Although I must be like it to think it, eh? But yeah, that's the next big job in this house that I need to do. It's that patio door. I think we lose more heat out of that patio door than anywhere else in the house. I've literally changed the windows on. I had a new front door. I've changed every window in this house apart from the little window in the garage and that patio door since we've been here. So the patio door was always on the horizon, on the cards to do it. It's just getting round to do it. I'd definitely reseal it. What's 300 litre? 70 gallon? 60 gallon? I don't think I've got an Alexa. I wonder if Elements is in his FFL. I haven't got an Alexa in this room, or I'd ask her. See, there's room in here to put a big tank, but it's not happening. I need my nipper to stop playing darts first. And that's not going to happen anytime soon because he's pretty good. I think he wants to be the next Luke Littler. Gonna call himself gonna call himself Luke Bigger. My when we go to Turkey and my missus is haggling with the people that sell the snides, one of them says to me, he says, one of them called my missus Robin Hood. he says, he was sort of like 80 quid. Cheese, I'll give you a fiver. And she ends up getting stuff. Yeah, she ends up knocking them down from 80 quid to a tenner. And I'm not joking. 80 gallon, yeah. I thought it was around 70, 80. Yeah. It's a big tank, that. That's a big tank. Ben Bigler, yeah, that's the one, yeah. Yeah, he's no, indeed, he got it for 50 quid. So that's the water weight of a 300 litre. It's a kilo a litre, isn't it? And then you've obviously got the glass and the cabinet and everything that goes in it. But water, a litre of water weighs 1 kilo, so you're looking at 300 kilo um, water weight. Oh, that's all right. That's good. No, Rob, I'm gonna have so I'm gonna wrap this one up in a bit. And how long we've been going? 40 minutes. I'll I'm gonna wrap this one up myself. I think I didn't want to do a long live. I don't want to leave the missus too long on her own. Because she's obviously convalescing and stuff. But I just wanted to sort of say hi to everybody and rib gobbler. He does eat 300 kilos of kebab. I just wanted to, how you doing, Sam? I just wanted to say hi to everyone, show them that I'm still alive. I might hang around for a bit if the conversation goes. But I just wanted to say hi, let people know we're okay. I wasn't sure if I was going to do a live, but an hour in the next room. If she's, yeah, no worries, Dean. You've got the email address, haven't you? I use that cleaner for the glass in and out on my frogs as well. And frogs are really, you have to be really careful with any chemicals near the frogs because they absorb stuff through the skin, probably more so than aquariums. Oh yeah, you're the busiest time of the year at the moment, coming up to Christmas, Sam. I I heard something earlier about I don't want to get political, but I heard something earlier about the Hilton Hotel on the Warwick Bypass near Coventry, and the government spoke to the Hilton Hotel, asked them to cancel all the bookings they'd got, and have given them £9 million to house migrants. 9 million quid. Can't they've taken the winter fuel payment off the old age pensioners, and then go and spend 9 million quid on a Hilton hotel. So that's my rant for the day. That is, sorry. I've got a couple of videos. Yeah, either or either, mate. Oh yeah, it's info at gbshrimp.co.uk. There you go. Yeah, info at gbshrimp.co.uk. So yeah, I had these. Got a video of them unboxing, along with some of the shrimp. I think with I've been looking at I've been looking at I really want a bigger terrarium. I really enjoy the frogs. You know, didn't think I would, but I really enjoy the frogs. And that shelf where the two 45 centimeter cubes are would fit an absolutely stunning 90 centimeter by 60 tall by 45 deep, with proper lighting, so proper plant lighting. And the guys at the terrarium hut, who I'm yet to do a video of, they've said they'll sort of help me plan it and plant it out. And I think I'm going to go for a biotope if I do one. So I'll choose the frogs first, choose which frogs I want to put in there. Good shrimp in David's parcel. I don't get it. So yeah, I do want to get that done at some point, but I say I'm going to do a biotope. So I'll choose the frogs. I'll choose the locale of that species, and then I want to do everything in that, all the plants to come from that locality, or from that region. So everything in there will be as it should be. Um, I I love the idea of doing like a buttress tree in the one corner, and I've seen somebody make, I can't think of his name. I think he might be Swedish actually, Magnus. Um, I think he might be Swedish. The guy, he keeps frogs. Dogs are all over me. He keeps frogs, and he did this video of like liquid concrete, and you sort of hang a sheet. You dip a sheet in the liquid concrete, and then you hang it and shape it, and you get sort of the effect. And once that's dried, you do other pieces and create like the buttress roots. I really like the look of that, and I wouldn't mind giving that a try if I'm honest. So I can't think of the guy's name. He just does frogs. His channel's wicked, really good YouTuber. I can't for the life of me think of him. I definitely follow him, and sub to his channel. What's his name? Yeah, I think it is Magnus. Yeah, Tropical Tutorials. His chat. I love his channel. Love his channel. He's got some amazing stuff, and the way he sort of goes through and shows you how he does it is really down to earth, and I absolutely love that channel. So tell him I said hi, and I bigged him up. I always comment. I've subbed to him, and I think I've only ever watched his frog terrarium videos, and I've never seen anything pop up with spiders and lizards. But it is Tropical Tutorials, yeah, 100% it is. Yeah, the koi will eat it. The koi will definitely eat it. And the thing is, most of those plants need an acidic soil, whereas the koi don't. Not all, but most. So the pH on this tank's about 5.5 to 6. I want to go and search his channel now. There's a couple of, I've got space for a couple of little things at some point. That room, there's a couple of shrimp tanks that I may take over and not have shrimp in them. Probably if I do it, I think the ones under George, come out of there, man. I think if I do, it'll be the rack where the frogs are. I'm going to probably, the 4 tanks under there, I might change. Yeah, that should be okay though. It's still slightly acidic. It's when you get sort of 7.5 and above, but 6.8's fine. It's the only thing that makes the pH so low on this is that I've got so much Tropica soil in there. Um, Rather than build it up with gravel bags, I built it up with soil. I used about 17 litres in a 20 gallon, and I think I've got a bit of anaerobic activity going because I see the odd bubble pop up from there, and it's definitely not purling off the CO2. 100% it's not. I know it isn't. It's coming out the soil, and if I press the soil, I get bubbles. I mean, don't get me wrong, the roots require oxygen, but I haven't smelt it, haven't smelt anything, but I still want to. Even when I change this tank, I'm still going to keep the same fish that I've got in it. The only thing I'm probably going to add is some more of those simulants, the neon-looking things that aren't neons. They're called green neons, but they're not neons. They're a different species altogether. Still tetras. Probably add a few more little pygmy cories, one or two ottos to it, and then sort of leave it at that. Don't want to put a pleco in because I want the Episto to breed and hopefully self-raise, obviously with a bit of help from me adding some baby brine shrimp. I'll get a hatchery on the go, which I can make. I've got the little bottle cap things that I can use to keep them going. I've got the net, or I did have the nets, whether I've still got the mesh nets, but I can always buy them if I need to and sort of filter them off and flush them out and stuff. Yeah, they're definitely not smelly. It's the odd bubble I see. I don't see loads of it. If they mess around, I mean, it could be trapped purling off the CO2, but I don't think it is. The bubbles are too big. So you might see one now when he disturbs something. But it's nice to see him out and about, to be honest, because I haven't really seen much of him. He tends to hide up the back of those stem plants that that'll be the waste. That'll be the waste though. That will. You'll get the smell off the waste. But yeah, it's nice to sit away from that tank and have a camera on it because I get to see him out and about. Whereas if when you're looking for it, is he goes and hides behind those stem plants that need ripping up and replanting. But yeah, I think another month for this tank and I'll strip it probably. So typically he's mooching round and he isn't disturbing any air. Whereas at the start of the video, there's loads of little bubbles popping up. He probably moved them all already. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna wrap up there. Thanks everybody for watching. I'm gonna do a vlog. I'm gonna do a vlog pre-Christmas, I think. Might do a giveaway on a live, something like that. Do a Christmas giveaway. It will only be available to the regulars on here, and I don't know. I'll have a think. I've got so much going on. I need to sort of have a bit of a plan and that. But thanks, Sam. Yeah, peace and love to you too. But mate, it's I'm still here and I'm still alive and my sanity's intact. So have a good one, everyone. I might do one next Wednesday, but I'm not sure yet what dates are. I can't do anything on the 23rd. So 23rd, my daughter's going in for surgery. I don't think that falls on a Wednesday. So what's next Wednesday? The 18th? Yeah, I might do one next week, but just keep an eye. If I haven't got it posted, but I'll post it up anyway. Catch everyone later. Take care, everybody.